Okay, let's see. Am I live? Okay, I'm live. Just adjust the mic a little. Okay, cool. Hello. Yeah, I've got my AC running still, even though it's like supposedly 18 degrees outside. It's not 18 degrees in here, that's for sure. Probably because I was running two laptops all day and yeah, doing a lot of video editing and today it was actually pretty cool. So I didn't really need to have my AC on for like most of the day, but by the end of the day, yeah, it got pretty warm in here with all the heat from the laptops. But that's fine. So yeah, late stream because uh, well, well, for one thing, I guess I don't really have a schedule, so I guess technically it's not late, but I do have my stream scheduled for myself at like 10 p.m. on like Tuesdays and Thursdays, just as like a personal like goal, I guess, or like try to reach that goal. Um, but yeah, it is kind of late for me, and I was busy with other things that were a little bit more important than streaming. So that's life. That's just how it is. So today we're going to be working on the front end and the business logic, I think. Oh, one note I want to make about this Firefox extension. So apparently it doesn't actually work all the time. Like, one thing I noticed about this thing is if you refresh the page on some of the sites that I have the distractions blocked on, it actually doesn't it doesn't block the distractions at all. Apparently, you have to actually wait for things to load, so probably a good use case for async, and maybe just doing like an await or something and looping. I didn't actually do that, so if you try to do this thing yourself, fair warning, it's probably not going to work for you. You might have to adjust it a bit. But anyway, that's something I don't really want to touch today. We're not going to look at that. It's kind of out of the way. Let's just move on. Get back to our randomizer here. So nothing's really changed here. I haven't done any changes, and I haven't split my boards into different projects yet. That's still something I need to do. I mean, the alternative actually is I could just label each of the tasks as belonging to a particular sprint. Like, that's another idea. I don't know if I want to do it that way. But yeah, I mean, there's more than one way to do this. I definitely want to get on that soon, but I'm going to do that on my own time. I don't want to waste any more time on stream messing around with that. So yeah, today we're going to try and implement the business logic, and I kind of want to actually start from the very top with this halogen app. So we're going to go into our randomizer here. What are we gonna do? We're going to go into... Oh wait, let me think about this. How do I want to structure this? I guess I could make like a front end folder. Let's do that. Let's call this like a front end instead of static. Hopefully that doesn't really make a big difference. I mean, as far as I know, that's just like conventions, right? Shouldn't matter too much. We're gonna do a Spago. Actually, we want to do a Spago new. We don't want to do a Spago init because that would mean that the name of our project would be front end. Maybe that would be okay, but I'm gonna call it KatAM randomizer front end, I guess. Well, I don't know. Maybe that's not the worst thing in the world. Let me think about that. You know what? We're just gonna Spago in it. I don't want to add extra folders unnecessarily just because I felt like it. Alright, cool. And we're gonna start by editing this, of course. just tack on halogen. I don't think I'm going to be using anything else, but you never know. There are other libraries that might be useful. Well, I guess use them if we find them useful. And I want to just get the sort of like hello world thing going here. So we're going to do the Spago, I think it was build app -t, give it a relative path of dist. So usually they like to create these like dist folders because that's like the what you're distributing. This is like the browserified code. I'm just gonna call this index.js because apparently that's not how you that's not right. It's bundle app, right? Sorry, bundle app. I don't know why I didn't just check that beforehand, but doesn't matter. This is fast anyway. I don't know why it like spits all this garbage out at me. I think it might have something to do with the fact that I'm using CMD. If I was using like bash or something else, maybe it wouldn't. Well, I'm in git bash, so I don't know. But yeah, it like spits out a whole bunch of garbage there every time I try to like build a project or whatever. With Purescript, it's very weird. It's like I know for a fact that Cargo does not do that, and Cabal doesn't do that. Node doesn't do that. Like I don't really understand why Purescript is, or like Spago, I guess specifically, is spitting out garbage like that. Like, what is this? Hello? You want to go a little bit faster, please? This is actually slower than I thought for the little hello world example. Installation complete. Oh, is it installing Halogen? Because I didn't... Oh, maybe it's actually installing all of the default package set packages. I think that's what it's doing. I'm not actually sure. Maybe those are like transitive dependencies. Wow. Yeah, I kind of wish I had done this in Vim. I don't want to open another git bash. I just don't really feel like it. Because I just want to use Vim and like term and in like a split, so I don't have to manage multiple windows. I guess I could use tmux, but I actually don't know how to use tmux yet. Something I should do at some point. I've got that on my list of things to learn, but I haven't gotten around to it. But maybe it's worth it just to do it anyway, because this is just way too slow. So maybe Purescript compiles slow just like Haskell, or maybe it's compiling slower because I'm streaming. I don't know. It seems like this went a lot faster the other day, so I'm not really sure why this is taking as long as it is today. But that's fine. We don't have to mess with that too much. So I have this randomizer.rs, and because I changed my diagram to remove that, I don't know if I'm gonna keep that. We might, but I don't think it's like really necessary, but we'll see. Because main is gonna have like all of our routes stuff, so I might want to delegate to randomizer anyway. Like just call whatever functions defined in randomizer, and main can be where all of our routes. All of our routes live. Wow, this is weird. Oh wait, no, it was going. I guess I just didn't see it. Okay, so I was just sitting there waiting for nothing. Cool. I suck. Alright, we're just gonna Vim. Oh, actually, you know what I want to do? I want to Vim, or at least like do something like this. Yeah. And I just realized I actually also want. Okay, hang on. I'm gonna do this. That's not what I should have done. Source/main. So we're rooted in our project root, our Rust project root. I'm going to open the Rocket Proto index.html here, right? And then I'm going to do a split. Now I'm rooted, yeah, in the randomizer project, so it's easier to navigate these folders and get to my index.html. Yeah. Now I can just do a very simple copy and paste. Just better ways of doing that copy paste, but oh well. I still have a very bad habit of going to like visual mode, which is not very Vim of me, but oh well. Kirby and the amazing mirror randomizer. There we go. I don't think we have to change much else. This needs to change to index.js. It's not halogen proto, it's just going to be called front end. Oh, wait. Actually, because we're inside the front end folder already. So we should be able to just do this /dis/index.js, and that should just work. Oh, actually, we don't even need the first slash, I just noticed, because halogen proto didn't have a slash before it, so that's good. Cool. Now we don't need this anymore, so we can just go back to our main buffer here. I don't know why I do that. Like, I can just, yeah, :b main, jump right back in here. Not a big deal at all. Okay, so this was just messing around with the load config to try and make sure that stuff built. So we don't actually want this. We actually want the Rocket Proto stuff. So I'm gonna go ahead and go to the Rocket Proto, and we're gonna pull the code from there. Yeah. We want rocket launch. Oops, wrong thing. There we go. So there isn't actually a main function, and I think that's because main is defined by rocket launch. It's a procedural macro, so it can do all sorts of crazy stuff. Also, this syntax is not valid Rust. This is something special and unique to Rocket. This infer the return type thing. That's kind of interesting. But yeah, you can tell like this is their own Rust-like DSL that they've created. It's not actually vanilla Rust in this procedural macro, and that's kind of interesting. Like, you can do a lot of stuff with procedural macros. Is this what we want? Manual second? No, not really. In fact, I don't think we have any routes for now. We'll start with this. Static? No, we want front end. There we go. Alright. Now we can term. I guess I can close this split. For now, we'll do a cargo run. See how this goes. And I think what I want to do is actually look into the form data example, because I'm pretty sure I wasn't looking at that. Actually, wait, no. No. What I really want is is to know how to do stuff in Halogen. That's actually what I want. How do I define the HTML? How do I render a basic page that has an upload button and some kind of like submit button? That's all we really need. We need the ability to upload a file, and then we need the ability to submit it. Okay, that's cool. I did not import anything at all. Ooh, that's gonna be a different main, isn't it? Yeah, we want buffer 11. We want to copy this. I think that's all we want, actually. And, oh yeah, there's one match for main now, so that's fine. We'll just, yeah, we'll just do this. Cool. So while that builds, let's go and attack the... wait. My brain is just like, mush. We want to actually edit main. That's what we want. We want to edit main in the front end. So we're gonna come here to main.purse. So here's the spaghetti that Spago generates. They log this spaghetti emoji. It's kind of silly. We probably are not gonna be doing this. Like, real talk. Not gonna happen. Because, you know, Spago spaghetti, right? I mean, in case that wasn't obvious. This is rolling. That's good. I was gonna look up the Halogen book, but I think I already have it here. Yeah, I already have it open here. So they have a basic example, like, right off the bat here, I think. Oh, that's just the... Okay, I want to see the overview, because they have, like, a... They have a very... here, the tiny example, yeah. We definitely want to base what we're doing off of this, probably. We won't be doing any of this handle action stuff, probably, but the rest is fine. Oh, wait, did it automatically open? It did, okay. No, wait. No, this is... Yeah, this is what I want. And it didn't log anything? Is that right? Did it give me an error? No, it console.logs the spaghetti, right. I'm dumb. Okay, so that's fine. That does it what it's supposed to do. What is this? Halogen setup. Oh yeah, this was one of the guys I was looking at before. I'm looking for this, so let's move this up here. Okay, we're gonna copy this for now, and then we're gonna start modifying it because we don't need all of this. Well, we don't need like most of it, like at all. Let's do that. Sounds good. They import the prelude. Okay, so this is where we begin. Module main, where blah de blah. It's interesting that you have to import the prelude in Purescript, and maybe in Haskell as well, because in Rust it's like they auto import everything in the prelude. Like Rust has a prelude, you don't really see it. That's why you're able to use like option and result. Well, actually, I don't know if you can use result out of the box, but you can definitely use option out of the box. You don't have to import it or anything. Yeah, I wonder about this. So I'm not super familiar with Purescript. I'm more familiar with Haskell than I am with Purescript. I do know that Purescript borrows very heavily from Haskell, but it does have its own unique features. So despite looking very similar, it's kind of like Idris, right? Idris looks very similar to Haskell, but you know, it has its own unique features in the form of like dependent types and, you know, slightly different syntax. And in this language, like, instead of the IO monad, we have effect, and instead of like futures, we have AF. I'm actually not sure if Haskell has futures, but I mean, that's typically how you do like you know, run this thing in an async context, you know. Like, it's like task in C#. So, or, you know, feature in Java. So render state is where we want to start doing stuff. I think we want a form, right? We definitely want a form. We want a form, and we want like an upload button. And I forgot how this works, so I'm gonna have to look it up again. HTML like upload button. I forgot how this works. Yeah, it's like input type equals file. So this is what we want. So here's what's really cool about Purescript is that everything is strongly typed. And I've talked about this before. I talked about this last stream, but it's a lot harder to mess up your HTML because your HTML is now strongly typed. And if you accidentally give it a property that doesn't exist, then it actually will reject it. The code just won't compile. So that's really nice. I actually really like that. So I want an input. I actually want a form first, though. Do they have form? I've got halogen.html as HH, but let's check out the halogen documentation. Welcome to Halogen's documentation. Here we go. I'm looking more for like the API docs. Python. I appear to be in the wrong place. Is it? Wait, I'm confused. Is there like a Python halogen library? Is that what this is? Like, was there a Python version of this, and then they created the Purescript version from that, or the other way around? Huh. That's strange. I guess I shouldn't just look up halogen. I should look up Purescript halogen. Oh, I could also look on Pursuit, I guess. Because Pursuit should have... here it is. So it's Halogen IO, there's HTML. Let's check out what they've got under HTML. Slot, do they have form? Form method. 6. Okay, there's form. Here's form. And we do want it to have properties, so we don't want to just underscore it. Yeah, this is now we're moving. So I want form. I'm gonna add a list here. Lists are defined the way they are in Haskell with square brackets and comma separated, not like Nix. Nix is space separated, annoyingly. I hate that. So we want input type equals file. Okay. I think name is actually important. I think name was what was used to actually, like map that input to the particular. Oh wait, no, I'm getting myself confused. So form should contain inputs, right? I'm pretty sure that's how it is. Let me double check this. Rocket. It's probably somewhere around here. I think it was in the templates. It might have been in index.tera. I'm looking for a form tag. Form. Form example, here it is. Form action equals slash method equals post. Code type. Multi-part form data. So that's what we want for our form. Obviously, it's not going to look exactly like this because that's just plain HTML. Syntax highlighting. I wonder if I could get syntax highlighting for Purescript. That's an interesting question. Could you just use like the Haskell syntax highlighting? But yeah, I don't know. I don't know what it does. And I don't know how you define properties, so let me look at the yeah, I'm not entirely sure how this is going to look. How do you add properties? Look at the tutorial. It's probably in here, actually, come to think of it. HP. Okay, halogen.html.properties. There we go. So we want that. Apparently they didn't use any here, so that's lucky them, but I don't, I mean, they picked their example to be what it is on purpose, so I mean, I guess it's not really luck. They just chose not to show off any property. So hp.action probably. Probably. Let me check that out actually. So it should be in the documentation here. This is why we have the API docs. Oh, they have ARIA properties. That's actually really good. Because yeah, those are good for accessibility. That's cool to see that this is here. What was I looking at again? Yeah, I have an attention span. It exists. Yeah. Wait. Action isn't in here. I had to add my own? Oh wait, this is not even alphabetical. Action. Action is in here, okay. Why is this not alphabetical when like the beginning made me think it was alphabetical? That's nuts, dude. So I think it just takes it as an argument in Purescript. Yeah, they go like hp.id and then they pass root as the argument, and that's just a string. So I should be able to just do this, comma, hp.method. I imagine that's also in here. I was gonna press slash to search this page because I thought this was Vim. Method. Oh no, we're gonna see method everywhere. Okay, here we go, method. I was afraid that method would have to be like method underscore something because of namespace collisions, but apparently not. We lucked out. Or, well, we didn't luck out. It's just that I would have found it anyway. So, there was no luck involved. But that's just nice. It's just nice. And ENC type should be in here. Oh yeah, I just saw it. It was right there. It was staring me in the face, and I just jumped away from it. Oh yeah, method, action, oh yeah, everything was all grouped together. I was blind. It actually takes a media type. Oh, you're right. Oh, yeah. I can't just take a string. See, this is what I meant. This is what I meant by this is strongly typed. It's not actually just using strings. We actually have to use one of these constructors. So we need form method. So I actually need to... How do I... Wait, what? Can I import this? Or do I have to import this? I actually don't know. Let's try just using hp.post. I wonder, do they have any examples here of using enums? Okay, so there's like h.class name. Type is hp.button submit. Okay. I'm imagining that there's a post in here somewhere. Yeah, re-exported. Post. So this is nice. They actually show us what was re-exported. That's good. I kind of expected that. because, you know, most API docs would do that. I know Rust's API docs definitely do that. So now I don't have to worry about that. We have hp.post. For this one, for the multi-part form data, how is that going to look? We need a media type. Okay, so let's look up media type. It should be re-exported. It's not. Oh. Okay. From the Purescript media types package. Do I have to download that? I guess I might have to. Unforge. Okay. And it literally just takes... It's just a new type for a string? Are you serious? It's not even an enum. It's just a new type for a string. What? Okay. Okay, so they, in the common module, they have a whole bunch of stuff. Multi-part form data. Here we go. This is what we want. Well, if you guys are missing the Haskell streams at all, then this is the this is the next best thing, because this should be very familiar. Is it really just data.mediatype.common? What? That seems too easy. But no, that is it. It's not under halogen.html properties. Okay. We're gonna try this and see what happens. I don't know. I want to give it a name. We're gonna call it HMT. Let's see. In case we ever need to import data.media type on its own. I just want to say that's like the halogen media types common. Yeah, this is part of the... Wait, no, this is part of Purescript. I'm confused. I'm confused. This has nothing to do with halogen. Oh, okay, hold on. This is... Huh. We're just gonna call it MTC then. Because I think that just makes sense. Okay, MTC.encoding type can be... not this. So I'm guessing it's a new type because, I don't know, they just wanted to make it extensible for themselves. And these are just kind of like, well, maybe not just for themselves, but these are just convenience. Kind of interesting. Multi-part form data. No. This is HP. This is MTC. Right. Yeah, okay. So this is our form, and now we have to add the children of the form. Let's start with the input, I think. Let's make sure that input exists. So yeah, we're probably gonna get some like errors, but I actually want to try this first. Actually, I'm just gonna I kind of want to keep the buttons, or at least one button. So you know what? I'm gonna do that. We're gonna keep one button. Because I'm pretty sure we're going to need a button. I think. Maybe not. I don't remember how we did the submissions, but I can always look at the... No, wait, no, was it? Was it a button, though? I think it was. Or maybe it was an input. I have no idea. Whatever. We're looking for... I think it was input, right? Input. Oh, a leaf HTML input. Interesting. That's not a string. So there's a bit more to this. Oh wait, no, this is HTML. That's, I think, normal. Yeah, because now we can start adding like the properties and stuff. I think we do want properties on this, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, we definitely want properties. We want type, we want... I don't know if we need an ID, but we definitely need a name. And I remember I called it my file. Yeah, I called it my file because I like, based off this example, and that was the problem. I had to rename it to like, ROM file or something. So let's do this. Let's add a list for the properties. I don't think we're gonna have any children here. So I think I can close this. Oh wait, no. No, I don't want to do that. That's closing the wrong thing. This is closing that. Yeah, we're gonna keep this where it is. And I think it was hp.type. Oh wait, no, it has to have an underscore because type is reserved. It's a reserved keyword, so there isn't going to be. Yeah. Wait, no, this. I need to open the stupid properties. Where are they? Properties. HTML dot type, or no, type underscore. There we go. Type should be. Oh, I think they hp.button submit is what they call it. I think I want type file. That's button type. Interesting. Is there a file? Input type file. Input file. That seems good. Input file. hp.input file. That's what we need. hp.input file. Alright, that's one property. We need the name. I'm almost certain that there's a name property. I'd be very surprised if there wasn't, but we're gonna look it up anyway. Name. Yep. Okay, and this just takes a string, so that's good. Yeah, that would make sense. Of course it would take a string. We're gonna call it ROM file. Very good. Very good. Actually, I don't know if that field needs to be named the same thing in the Rust. So, whatever. We'll just leave it. This is one thing I always get confused about, is when you have, like, mixed language projects like this, which language's naming convention do you stick with? Because, like, in Purescript land, or in, like, JavaScript, you'd want to use camel casing, right? But then the field name is going to be based off of this string in Rust. So it has to match. But Rust prefers snake casing for its arguments. So, like, yeah, I don't know. That's one of those things where I'm just like, I'm not sure which one should have precedence, and I'm sure it doesn't really matter that much, but it's just like, you know, I guess you pick a convention and you stick with it, and that's just fine. So I think my convention for this project is just going to be, we just use the Purescript conventions. Those take precedence here. And we have no children of input. That should be fine. So how do I do the download button again? I actually completely forgot. I think it's in here though. There's like a button that like submits stuff. But then I also want it to download. But I could just make that like a redirect, right? Oh yeah, no. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna have the button. We're gonna do a post. We're gonna have a post route, but that post route is gonna return a file, and that file is gonna be the ROM. Yeah, I think that's what we want to do. I don't think we need to redirect or anything like that. I mean, we could. There are redirects, but for now, I don't think that's necessary. So I'm just gonna stick with the principle of least power. Don't reach for more power than you need. We can just return the file. Let's just return the file. So, where is that button? I'm pretty sure it's a button, right? That's the input for that. It has a label. Okay. I may want to do that myself. You know what? Sure. We'll add a label. I'm sure it's just a string. There's really no reason why it shouldn't be. I'll just say, I don't have a max size that I know of right now because you should only upload the ROM, but at the same time, they could try and upload something else and kill the server. So I'll probably do want an upper limit on that, and maybe Rocket is smart enough to avoid crashing when that happens. So yeah, we'll see. We'll have to test that for sure. Let me add that on my list of things to test. I'm gonna make a list of things to test right now. Mostly because I'm I don't have like a task for this or anything right now. I just need to log this somewhere. So test uploading large or file that is too large to try and crash server. There. I'll move this to like a ticket later. I don't think this really belongs in here, but yeah, it's something I want to keep track of for the future. Anytime I think of any test cases that definitely need to be tested, I definitely want to make sure that I have my bases covered, because otherwise that will lead to a horrible user experience, and we don't want that. Well, at least I don't want that. We might want this, actually. Yeah, this button might have text. Let's see. Rocket. How do you submit? Input type equals submit. Oh, okay, never mind. So it's just another input? Really? This is full width. Interesting. Yeah, we don't have any styling yet, but that's fine. We're gonna do that stuff later. We just want to get a basic bare bones app running here. Type equals submit. I'm just thinking right now. Input submit. Man, there was a time when people would be like, don't go to W3 schools, it's a terrible website, and then eventually over time people were like, actually they've improved to a point where it's actually not bad. And now I can like make that choice of I'm gonna click W3 schools and not feel bad about it anymore. No, that's not what I thought. So I want to go here, and that just creates a submit button? Is that really it? Yeah, I guess so. So the type is not going to be, it's going to be like input submit, right? Like almost certainly. Input submit, yeah. Okay. It's cool, good to know. I guess we don't need children here then. This might actually be unnecessary. Because this is not a button. This is just an input. HP. Oh, whoa. Sorry, I was just kind of focusing on the fact that I accidentally said, oh, whoa. It's kind of cringe. We're gonna go input, submit. I don't remember. What else was there? I think it was like value, right? Let's just look it up. Yeah. It's just a string. Cool. HP dot value. Submit. Okay. That's fine. Maybe later we'll rename that, but I think submit is okay. I mean, it's fairly obvious that's the last thing you should do, I think. We'll probably add instructions that explain like how to use this page. Like, you should upload a file, you should click on a bunch of checkboxes and stuff. And then that'll be it. Oh, right, they didn't annotate the types here, and that kind of sucks. We have to actually get that manually from... Where was that? Was that in here, or... I don't remember. They do give you the types later. Yeah, we're gonna have to pay more attention to this. I'd actually, well, actually, you know what? It's fine. We can copy this whole thing for handle action. I actually don't know if I need handle action at all, or if I can, or if I have to just, you know, give it like a bad default. Why is everything indented? Oh, because this is all part of component, huh? Oh, because this is all part of the where. Yeah, this is all part of the where. I see. What's the type of component anyway? Also, we don't need this. That can go away. Component is I just wanted to click on the page. I didn't want to click on the arrow. It's somewhere, right? Yeah, here it is. Perfect. Let's take well, actually, we'll cover the whole line. There we go. Component query input output. Yeah, that's fine. Do I need a main? I didn't think about this, but I think I actually need that main function. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I need that main function. Let me take that. Yeah, here's AF. This is actually for use this is actually used for async, as I talked about a little bit earlier. Okay, and that converts it into an effect. I see. So this returns basically an IO. If we were in Haskell, that's what it would be called. And these are probably... This probably returns AF. This probably returns AF as well, I would imagine. It only makes sense. Interesting that you don't have to do like a return unit at the end here, because I'm pretty sure this computation is not being... we're not using the arrow syntax with this, right? So we're not actually extracting a value from this. So normally in Haskell, you'd have to do like a pure unit at the end. of your do block, but here they actually kind of implicitly do that, which is kind of nice. I like that. It lets you reason about this like imperative code in any other programming language like Java or Python. That's nice. That's good. That's good stuff. We like that. We like to see that. You love to see it. So I think there's nothing else here, right? Oh, we need HA. I just realized we don't have HA. Ha. Oh, we do need to import effect. Really? That was not part of the prelude? That's actually really surprising. I would imagine that you would pretty much always want that, but maybe not. Weird. Oh, we need VDOM as well there. Okay. Cool, cool. I'm pressing all buttons that are not correct. Very nice, very nice. Yeah, we need that. That came after the HE one. I mean, the import ordering doesn't matter. I'm just being silly. Also, apparently I have the vimrc set up here, or maybe I don't have the vimrc set up. Maybe the git bash vimrc comes with this, and if so, that's really nice. But I actually, yeah, I can actually like paste stuff directly in here from my clipboard and copy stuff from here and paste that back out, which is nice. That's not something that Vim normally does by default. That's something you have to set in like your vimrc settings, or you could just like run the appropriate commands to make that happen. But like that's annoying because you have to do that every time you open Vim. So usually you'd put in your dot file. What are we doing? So handle actions here. I give it a type. Render does not have a type. Give render a type. Do we need initial state? I don't feel like we're really using state though. There's, I think, a section that tells you what to do if you want to use state, or like you don't want to use a state. I meant. Wait, yeah, this is render. I'm not crazy. Nobody's crazy. So I could probably just omit this where and just replace it, but let me look for where they set the initial state. Here. Input, we don't care, because we're not using parent-child component stuff. State type. Oh, we do need an input though, right? This is a function that takes an input. I forgot about that. So yeah, we probably do want that. We'll just change our type. Actually, we don't have a type def, do we? I just noticed. There's a type def in here though, for sure. And they put it after main. That's interesting. Well, sure, we'll follow conventions. Why not? I tend to like to put my type def or like my type aliases and data definitions at the top of my file, like right after my imports and module declarations. But I suppose you can just kind of put them anywhere you want, wherever necessary. I'm not too picky about that, I guess. As long as it makes sense. Like if you group your data types close to the places where they're used, then that's good. As long as you're not just like kind of throwing stuff everywhere in a random order. I've been on projects before where they would actually, well, it wasn't even like strictly enforced by like a formatter or anything like that, but they had this like rule where you had to always sort all your methods alphabetically, and you had to do like all this stuff in like certain order. Like the public methods have to come after the private ones. You gotta do like it was insane. There was just So much like, do this in alphabetical order. It wasn't even like it made sense or anything. It's just like, yeah, we just want everything to be really uniform and really strict because people like to argue about style a lot. And so they apparently before they had these like really ridiculously strict and silly rules, they apparently fought over style a lot, over like what was best, and people just didn't let it go. they had like long meetings about that. So yeah, yeah. I mean, I'm not that picky, so I don't really care. I don't really care if this thing is unit. Speaking of unit, I think they actually spell it out like that. Or, no, they don't. You can see a unit right here on line 31. Yeah. They use the unit right there. So, I'll just do this. And I think the type of this was just... You know what? I'm not going to take chances. We're just going to copy it. I think it's interesting that this language makes you explicitly write for all everywhere. Maybe it doesn't actually demand that you explicitly do that, but they always do that in their examples, so it makes me believe that you have to. I just find that really weird. Alright, there we go. Pretty sure that's how you use unit as like a literal. That's how you do it in most other languages, so I don't imagine that it would be... Actually, I don't know a single... Is there any language out there, like any functional language that actually supports a unit type, like a singleton type? Is there any of them that doesn't do the empty tuple syntax? I don't actually know. There might be. I think kind does, actually. I think kind actually doesn't use the tuple syntax. Yeah, I think they just use like unit.new or something, which is a little bit more verbose. But then again, though, they did add syntactic sugars, so maybe they actually have empty tuples for that now. I'm not sure. I doubt it, actually, because of their syntax for function definitions and stuff. But then again, I don't know. I could be wrong. I don't feel like looking it up right now. It's kind of a tangent, to be completely honest. No, I clicked the arrow again. I'm so stupid. Why do I keep clicking that dumb arrow? Because it's so huge. It takes up like the entire vertical space here, and when my editor's open, yeah, it's kind of hard to avoid that. My goal right now is to try and figure out if I need to handle action or if I can just use like an empty thing there. I just want to know if I can just not define that. I'm gonna just comment this out. Or actually, I don't need to comment this out. I have the code. I'll just delete it. Wow, that was so jarring. I hit the bottom of the file and I was expecting like braces and stuff, like, you know, some kind of like closing, and then I remembered, wait, this is Purescript. We don't do that. We don't need that. That was so jarring. I was like, bro, where are the curly braces? Man, that's how you know you've been programming in like Rust and other languages too much. More conventional C style syntax languages. When you hit the bottom of the file and you expect like braces and parentheses galore, but there's nothing. All right. I think we're good. So handle action. Oh, I don't know. Maybe we'll just do this and see what happens. I have no idea. I have zero clue. Hopefully this is okay. We need to rebuild. That's fine. I know how to do that. I'm just gonna kill this for now. because I feel like it. We're gonna go to front end. We're gonna do a Spago. Ooh, I don't know how to type. Spago. Spago? Bundle. Aw, failed the reverse search, lame. Okay. Well, guess we're not doing that. Spago bundle app -t /dist. I should just make like a little shell script or something that I can just, you know, one command, build the whole thing, put it in the right directory, not have to worry about this. You know what? I'm gonna do that in a second. So, you know what? Rather than waste time doing that second, we're gonna do it right now. Yeah, that's right. I said it. We're doing it now. I mean, it's almost just like having like a make file. I might end up switching to like a make file later or something else. Maybe a nix. I don't know. Whatever. For now, it's just gonna be a shell script. You can always call a shell script anyway from your make file or whatever. We're gonna call it build.sh. You think that makes sense? I think that makes sense. Or maybe we can call it bundle. Bundle app .sh. Sure. You know what? That's what I'm doing. Bundle app.sh. And all it's gonna do is I need the thing. the shebang for a shell script. Can I do that? I'm not using bash right now. Or no, I am using bash. But I don't know if I can do this USR bin and bash thing. Oh. I'm just gonna /bin/sh. Spago bundle app -t. We're gonna put in dist/index.js. There we go. Why did I WQ? I'm so dumb. Damn it. Why did I WQ? Okay, at least my buffers are still open. What was I on though? I was on the Purescript stuff. You know what? That's fine. Doesn't matter. I mean, the buffers are all still there, so it's not gonna make a difference. Oh, you know what'd be really cool? If we had a build script that built the thing, built the front end, or like bundled it, browserified it, whatever, and then ran cargo run. That'd be sick. Oh, that actually sounds amazing. I mean, it'd be very easy to do. I could do another shell script. Or I could do a make file. But the make file could use a shell script, so yeah, whatever. I just use a shell script. It's not that hard to switch over anyway if I really wanted to use make, so it's fine. It's fine. We don't have to fuss about all this stuff. Let's see, what do I want to do? I want to run my script I just created. So we're just going to call bundle... No, what? Bunzip. What? If I try to autocomplete bundle app, it doesn't autocomplete correctly. It gives me bunzip.exe. That's weird. Also, I just I pressed tab when the thing was empty, and now it's just dead. I killed get bash by pressing tab. No. Wait, why? Why does that kill it? Why did tab kill it? Is it trying to search for something and it doesn't know what to do? That's dumb. Are you serious? If I press tab... Okay, let me go to the project, actually. KatAM randomizer. If I press tab... Oh, it's... What? Wait, why does tab lock up everything? Git bash tab locks up. You're kidding. I'm not even on a VPN. That's like, oh, it might freeze up if you're on a VPN. Nah, I'm not even on a VPN. It just... Are you serious? You're joking. No. God. No, dude. No. Wow. I can't kill it either? Oh, that's even better. I love it. Uh-huh. Yeah. Cool. Yeah, I hate to see it. Close anyway? Yes. Please kill everything. Wow. Control C does not work. Why does this... What did tab do? Why does tab do this? Okay, maybe this is helpful anyway. Well, they'd probably just say like Control C, right? God. Yeah, I knew it. See, I don't even need to read these. I just know the answers already. It's all in my head. That sucks. Okay, I'll Alt Control delete it and kill it later. I don't even care. We're just gonna let it run. We're just gonna let it hang. Really unfortunate though. It didn't make any swap files? Are you serious? Git status. You gotta be kidding. There has to be some swap files. There are no swap files. Wow. Okay, never mind. Unless they're in here? No swap files. Huh. Weird. Okay. Command not found. Ooh. // Should work, right? What? Oh no, because I failed to build. Because I'm not in Vim right now. So I should be fine to do the, right? Yeah, no, I'm not in Vim. I kind of want to do the Vim from the above directory, though. Yeah, I like having my stuff rooted here. Oh yeah, I need to... Oh yeah, what's the command to jump to the beginning? Is that Control A? Control A jumps you to the beginning of this thing, and I'm so not used to that because Control A is usually the select all text, right? Ugh. Command line. So confusing. Ah. Okay, actually I should stop streaming really soon. I'm actually kind of going over time. So let me just try and fix this one thing, and then we will call it a day, I think. Oh, my buffer is not open. Front end. Source, main. So what was it complaining about? Which line? Ooh. Just want to scroll up. Purescript line 30. That is not how you create units. Ooh. Okay. Create value of type unit. Purescript. That is surprising to me. I did not know that. Really? Unit. Purescript. Why am I not... Okay, how do you make one? Unit. It's just a function called unit. Okay. Well, I have learned my lesson not to assume anything about functional programming languages. They are syntactically different from each other in all their own little ways. Unknown type action. Well, why do we have action here? Okay, what do they say about that? If we didn't want action, what would we do? I think we just want to use an A. I think we'll just do like a for all A M. Actually, let's call it action just to be consistent with the other things. You don't. So, what's cool about what they're doing here is their generic type arguments are actually named something and not just a single letter, unlike what we do in like most other programming languages. Why is it that like all the popular programming languages have this convention of like T or like A, B? I mean, like maybe in some contexts it does make sense if your code is sufficiently generic enough. Like if you're writing a function type and you're taking two different types, like going from A to B, like sure A and B makes sense in that context, but like so many other contexts where it's just like you could just, you know, use a named generic. It doesn't have to be one letter, guys. Like you name your regular variables, but when it comes to type variables, you don't. And then you get to Idris, where everything is like at the value level. Like types are also our first class, and then it's just like then you start to see that yeah, it really just doesn't make any sense to have single letter names. It's just like, I mean, a variable is a variable, whether it's on the type level or the value level. It's like the same thing at that point. State was introduced but not used. Really? That's a warning, actually. Come to think of it. It's a warning. Okay. Error. Unknown data constructor hp.post. Oh. hp.post. What? Huh? Didn't I look that up? Post. Post. Oh wait, it's post in all caps. Okay. Post. See? And this is why it's nice to have a type system, because sometimes it's just nice to know that you're inputting things wrong and have that feedback right away. There's no label? Really? I thought for sure I looked this. There's no label. There's no label? Oh. So inputs can't have labels. What? Why does this... what? Okay, but this... No, 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 no. No, no, no. Really? Input... Not submit. We want input file. Sure, we'll look at this. They don't have a... Oh. Yeah, I don't think, Okay, I guess the label just has to live on the outside then. We'll just make a label. Choose a profile picture. Maybe that has something to do with like ARIA labels and stuff. Maybe that was just like bad for screen readers, so... By the way, if you don't know what a screen reader is, it's this like robot that like reads the text on the screen for you in case you are blind or you are seeing impaired, vision impaired, I guess. I don't know, I felt like explaining that because I don't think everybody has the experience of, you know, fixing a lot of accessibility bugs and, you know, living the life of someone who, you know, has disabilities like that. Maybe you weren't aware of this. Like, you can actually bring that up on Windows. They have something called Narrator, and it's... If you aren't someone who's, you know, like visually impaired or whatever, it's just like this super irritating voice that you just shout at, and so you tell it to shut up because you're trying to debug stuff. We'll probably see it at some point later, as I start doing like ARIA labels and stuff. That'll be fun. I think that part will be really fun, actually. I'm actually kind of looking forward to that. I think that'll be like the most part of the streams. So yeah, I'm apparently stupid, and I thought that I could just tack on label, but no, I should have looked it up first. That's okay. So, in reality, we actually want the label here, hh.label. Like that, I think. ROM file to upload. Yeah, I don't know how HH label works, so I'm gonna actually have to look that up. Rather than guessing, let's actually look this stuff up. Actually, mine's has wait, does it have attributes? Wait. How do people use labels? Label for... Oh no, they just used hh.text, I think it was. I think it was hh.text. Every time I say HH, I think of... is it HH Greg? I think it's HH Greg, right? It's not HHH Greg. Panasonic Blu-ray, $99. My brain is just... My brain is just comprised of memes. Please help. Wait, no, it's hh.text. Yes. And we actually do want the semicolon. No, underscore. We want the underscored version. That looks good. I'm happy with that. We'll save again just because. I don't know, because I like to. I like to save. I like to save a lot. I like to save often. When you play a video game and they tell you to save often, that's how you should treat your code too. Aw. But I didn't realize that was gonna happen. Could not match kind. What? Line 32. Render. Okay, maybe action does need to actually be an action. We might need to actually take an action type here. Define action as Unit. That's the unit type. I don't know what's gonna happen if I do that though. Do I have to add a handle action anyway? I think I do. I think I actually have no choice. What? Yeah, you know what? We're gonna re-add handle action and see if that fixes things here. Oh man, now I'm going like way over time. I kind of want to just finish this though. This is that one more level feeling that you get when you play like a video game. It's like just one more level, and then it's like 2 hours later. Oops. I feel like I'm kind of one more leveling my stream here. Just gonna want one more build. I think we're good on this. We don't need this anymore. I'm gonna close that. Let's just try and resolve this. So handle action looks like this. And I think it returns unit. What does modify do? H.modify. So wait, what is this actually returning? Which one's our return type? Is it this unit here or what? Also, why do they write out the full name? Unit. That's weird. Okay. I might be confused. Because normally... Okay, this returns the new state. Yeah, because that's how that works in, what's it called? React. React returns a new state. But this doesn't return the new state. That's what they're using. They're using the underscored version. That's kind of like a traverse underscore. Or like sequence underscore or whatever. Where you run the effects, but you don't get a value. Explicitly discard the result. I see. So the discard the result will just return a unit. Equals handle action. Alright. And handle action will be defined down here, the same way that they did. Except we're just gonna like blank the entire thing. Because we don't actually need any of this unit. There. That should build. If it doesn't build, I'm gonna be really sad, because that error is not nice. Okay, that's a lot, What do you mean? It's right there. Oh, indentation. That's the thing about white space significant languages like Haskell, Idris, like all the ML family languages. They're all like this. Python too, I guess, if you think about it. Python's a white space significant language. Ooh, I don't like that. I do not like that. Oh, I really don't like that. Wait, why? But why? But why? Oh. Oh. Didn't I copy this correctly? No? Yeah? No? Couldn't match kind. Did I mess up somewhere here? Maybe I did. I feel like I didn't though. No, there's one list here. There's a second list here. Those are closed correctly. Label doesn't take children, or it has children, but doesn't take attributes, so that makes sense. No, what have I done? What have I done? Yeah. Maybe I should have been more aggressively compiling. If... You know what? I'm gonna debug this off screen. You know what? I'm just gonna end the stream. I'm gonna try and debug this really quick. It's probably not gonna take very long, but I do need to stop. So yeah, if you watched all the way to the end of the VOD, because I don't know if there's anyone actually here today. We can always check, I guess. We had 2 people at one point. Alright. Check the video resolution. The current resolution is not optimal. Oh. Oh, really? Oh well, I'll fix this later. So yeah, if you stuck around all the way to this point, then yeah, thanks for watching. And yeah, we'll be probably streaming again on Sunday to do sprint planning and stuff in retro. Alright, bye.